Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, the real reason Remy Pryce bumped into Deacon Sharpe. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Remy Pryce will make quite a splash next week in Los Angeles and newcomer Christian Weissman will make his presence be known. One person will be intrigued by the new guy in town, and it's someone you would never guess. Why did the B&B writers make it a point to introduce Deacon Sharpe, Sean Cannon, to Electra Forrester's stalker? Keep reading to find out. Here's what's coming up next on Bold and Beautiful. Next week Remy Pryce will get to know the lay of the land and familiarize himself with Electra Forrester's, Linnea Grace, new life in the States. B&B spoilers say he will bump into Il Giardino owner Deacon Sharpe and the unlikely duo will hit it off. Deacon has a way of taking oddballs and lunatics under his wing, so it's not surprising Remy would be drawn to him. But, do TPTB at Bold and Beautiful have big plans for the duo in the future? Generally the first few scenes that a newcomer shoots are with people the writers are planning to have them interact with often. The first couple scenes between Deacon and Remy were most likely shot as tests to see how they work together on air and how the viewers react. Ivy Forrester's Ashley Brewer visit a few months ago and brief fling with Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, is a perfect example. The writers had Ivy kiss Liam to test out the waters for a potential reunion. Since Ivy returned this time she hasn't even crossed paths with Liam. It's safe to say the writers didn't get the reaction from viewers they were hoping for and opted to drop that potential romance altogether. Does that mean that the writers have big plans for Remy and Deacon? Rumor in the web is that Remy Pryce could have a secret parent in Los Angeles. Maybe when Deacon Sharpe was on a bender he had a one-night stand and doesn't even know he fathered a son. That would mean Hope Logan, Annika Noel, has a brother. Of course, it's also a possibility that Remy Pryce is another one of Sheila Carter's missing babies and that would also mean he and Deacon would have some sort of connection. The Beautiful never fails to deliver shocking twists, riveting drama, and compelling characters, and this week, all eyes are on the mysterious encounter between Remy Pryce and Deacon Sharpe. Fans have been buzzing with speculation, eager to uncover the true reason why these two unlikely individuals crossed paths. Was it simply a coincidence, or is there a deeper, more intriguing reason behind their interaction? Let's break it down, because the truth may be more tangled than we initially thought. The enigmatic Remy Pryce. Remy Pryce is no stranger to the glitz and glamour of Los Angeles, but he's always been a bit of a mystery. As a suave and calculated business mogul, Remy has built a reputation for being both charismatic and elusive. He's not just another wealthy businessman in the cutthroat world of fashion, he's a man who thrives in the shadows, pulling strings and making moves that others don't always see coming. His sudden appearance in the world of Forrester Creations has raised more than a few eyebrows, especially given the way his interactions with the Forrester family have been layered with subtle tension. While we know Remy's involvement in the business world is legitimate, there's always been an air of suspicion around his intentions. Does he want power? Influence? Or is he looking to uncover secrets that could shake the foundations of Los Angeles' most iconic family? One thing is for certain, Remy doesn't do anything by accident. Every step he takes is calculated, and the moment he crossed paths with Deacon Sharpe, the world took notice. But why? Deacon Sharpe, the wild card. Deacon Sharpe has always been a polarizing figure on the Bold and the Beautiful. His complicated past, filled with crime, betrayal, and heartbreak, has made him a character fans love to hate or, on occasion, sympathize with. Though Deacon has turned a new leaf in recent years, attempting to be a better man, his past continues to cast a long shadow. He's deeply connected to the Forrester family, particularly his estranged relationship with his daughter Hope Logan and his tumultuous history with Brooke Logan and Ridge Forrester. Yet despite his rocky ties with the family, Deacon remains an essential figure in the series, always finding himself in the midst of chaos and drama. When Deacon bumps into Remy, it seems like just another chance encounter at first. However, Deacon is not one to simply drift through life without a reason, and neither is Remy. The two men couldn't be more different, yet their brief interaction holds significance far beyond what it initially appears. What could Remy want with someone like Deacon? And more importantly, what does Deacon have to offer? The meeting, a mysterious convergence. On the surface, Remy's encounter with Deacon seems entirely coincidental. They run into each other at a local hotspot, both appearing to be there for their own separate reasons. But as Remy locks eyes with Deacon, there's an immediate tension in the air. It's clear that this meeting is no accident. In fact, the real reason behind this interaction may be a calculated move on Remy's part, orchestrated long before they ever came face to face. Remy knows something about Deacon that the rest of Los Angeles doesn't. Perhaps he's aware of some hidden secret from Deacon's past, something dark that could have far-reaching consequences if exposed. After all, Remy isn't someone to simply make small talk with people. He's a master of manipulating situations, using the information he gathers to his advantage. Is it possible that Remy is trying to blackmail Deacon? Or perhaps he's attempting to make an alliance of some sort. The stakes have never been higher, and with Deacon's history of being an unpredictable wildcard, it's safe to say that any partnership or confrontation with him could lead to explosive results. Remy has the means to manipulate the situation to his advantage, but Deacon is no stranger to navigating dangerous waters. The power play, a strategic move. The most likely theory behind this unexpected encounter is that Remy is making a power play. As we know, Remy isn't someone who operates without purpose. He's not just in the city to attend parties and make pleasant conversation, he's here for bigger things, and he needs leverage. What better way to gain influence than by forming a relationship with someone who has deep connections to the Forrester family? Deacon Sharpe's history with the Logans and Forresters gives him an edge that Remy may need in order to advance his own hidden agenda. Perhaps Remy has a particular interest in the Forrester business, looking to expand his influence within the fashion world. If he can gain Deacon's trust and secure his cooperation, Remy could use him as an inside ally. Deacon may not be a player in the corporate world, but his history with the Forrester family gives him insight into their weaknesses, their ambitions, and their secrets, valuable information that Remy could use to secure his foothold in the industry. Deacon's role, a man on the edge. For Deacon, this encounter is no less significant. While he may appear to be a reformed man, his past is never far behind him, and he's always been drawn to situations where the stakes are high. What Remy doesn't know is that Deacon isn't someone who can easily be manipulated. He's spent years out of the spotlight, but he's been keeping his own secrets, and he's no stranger to power games. While Remy might see him as a potential pawn, Deacon is more likely to be the one playing the game, carefully weighing his options. There's also the question of what Deacon needs right now. His relationship with his daughter Hope has been strained, and despite his attempts to show he's a changed man, his longing for acceptance and redemption remains palpable. Perhaps this unexpected encounter with Remy could open up a new chapter for Deacon, one where he gains something he's been missing, whether it's money, power, or influence. Remy might have what Deacon needs to regain control over his life, or at least, over his situation. The truth will shock us all. As the mystery unravels, it's clear that the true reason behind the meeting between Remy and Deacon is still hidden in the shadows. Both characters have their own agendas, and the sparks that flew between them during their brief encounter are just the beginning. Whether they form an unlikely partnership, or find themselves at odds in a dangerous game of cat and mouse, one thing is for sure, their encounter is far from over. In true Bold and the Beautiful fashion, this twist will have far-reaching consequences. What role will Deacon play in Remy's larger plans? And how will the Forrester family react if they find out what's really going on behind the scenes? The lines between friend and foe are always blurred on this show, and this meeting between two complex characters is just the tip of the iceberg. As secrets unravel and alliances shift, one thing is clear: Remy, Pryce and Deacon Sharpe's paths have crossed for a reason, and that reason will shape the future of the show in ways we can't yet predict. Get ready for more drama, more intrigue, and more surprises as The Bold and the Beautiful continues to keep fans on the edge of their seats. What will happen next? Only time will tell, but one thing is for certain, the truth about Remy and Deacon's encounter is going to be a game changer.